So, some VAR controversy in the World Cup round of 32 game between Portugal and Croatia, but actually more of an offside controversy. Croatia score a goal deep in stoppage time to tie the game, but then the goal's disallowed for offside. Was it? We're looking at Croatia's number 15, Mario Pasalic, who's clearly in an offside position as the ball's played to him from the head of his teammate, number 20, Matanovic, meaning he's clearly ahead of the ball and the second last defender at that moment. But the controversial part is about the touch by Portuguese defender Renato Veiga, number 13, that happens immediately after. The critical question is ultimately a judgment call. Is this a deliberate touch or just a deflection? If it's a deliberate touch, then Pasalic is no longer offside because the ball's being played to him by an opponent. And if it's a deflection, then he's still offside because we're looking at that original header from the Croatian player. On the Canadian broadcast, they mentioned that Veiga was ducking to avoid the ball, so the touch can't be deliberate. But for me, that doesn't make much sense for a defender to do that in his own box. I also can't say for sure that it was a deliberate header, though, because there's so little time to react after the Croatian player's header. Personally, I think the touch wasn't deliberate and the offside call is correct, but this is a judgment call, not a 100% objective offside decision. In the broadcast, they showed us this VAR screen with a Snicko graph. That's technology in the ball confirming that it was touched by the Croatian player, but I don't know how this is really relevant to the particular offside debate. It would be useful if all the touches were shown, the original cross, the first Croatian header, and Veiga's touch included as well. And the Veiga touch wasn't even mentioned by the referee during his post-VAR announcement. This is what he said.
Croatia player number 20 touched the ball and headed to the goal scorer. Final decision, offside.
So from the footage, it's clear that Veiga touches the ball. You can debate whether it was deliberate or not. That's the controversial part. But that has nothing to do with Croatia number 20's header or Croatia number 15 being in an offside position. That part is pretty obvious. So I think they could have done a better job in broadcast explaining this particular offside permutation.